welcome to This Week in Pembroke. I'm Pembroke Town Manager Bill Chenard. Going to start off with some public meetings this week. On Wednesday, the 25th at 4 o'clock, the Council on Aging will be meeting at our community center. Also on Wednesday, the 25th at 6 o'clock, the Affordable Housing Committee will be having their meeting. On Monday, the 30th at 6 p.m., the Advisory Committee will be meeting at Pembroke Town Hall in the upper floor meeting room. So that's about it for meetings this week. I do want to talk about DPW construction coming up on the 27th from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. The DPW is going to be doing some work with some cranes on Pleasant Street. So it will cause some backups if you're transitioning Pleasant Street. So I would recommend that you avoid the area and seek alternate routes if possible. Want to shift gears and talk a little bit about the heat advisory. The Commonwealth has issued an unhealthy heat alert that's in effect through Wednesday. Temperatures are expected to reach 100 degrees, with the heat index reaching or approaching 110 degrees and potentially reaching 110 degrees, likely today. So those are the Pembroke temperatures. So I'm going to have a quick discussion about some ways to, keep yourself safe with those kinds of temperatures. Avoid extended exposure to the sun outside. I mean, if you want to be outside, I don't recommend it, but if you want to make sure that you're in, have some shade to protect you from that. The sun just increases that, ambient temperature that's out there. Make sure you hydrate, drink plenty of water. Even if you think you're drinking too much, make sure you drink plenty of water. In these kinds of temperatures, your body will certainly be, producing sweat and reducing your water, and you can rapidly become dehydrated. So do that. Make sure you give water to your children. Give plenty of water to your pets. Don't leave your pets or children outside. If you want to take brief, playtime outside, if you have some shaded areas, that's great. If not, just stay inside where it's a little bit cooler. Check any of the neighbors who live alone. Be a great neighbor. Just kind of say, hey, how you doing? Make sure everything is okay with them. The town does have some cooling stations available. Pembroke Public Library is open till 8 p.m. Community Center is open till 9 p.m. If you want to stop by Town Hall. The air conditioning is working here. We have a couple of meeting rooms. There's no meeting scheduled for this afternoon. If you want to come read, or we do have guest Wi-Fi available. So come in, read, do whatever. Stay cool. If you have some shopping to do, hit the stores, hit the malls. The malls and stores have air conditioning, especially if you have to do it, do it. It's a way to stay cool. Temperatures are expected to decrease tonight, so that'll be a positive. The other note is our beaches are open. Some of our beaches have great shade, others do not, so be cautious about that. But the water, all of our ponds are available for swimming, and another way to stay somewhat cool. Library has a great event coming up on the 25th from 1 to 2 p.m. for 5 to 8-year-olds. This is a storytime event with some local authors, so I recommend you take the time and do that. And then the summer reading program is also available. Check out the website for that. It's a great program, it's just kind of a fun thing to do. Reading is fun anyway, but if you can combine that with some other fun stuff, that's great. Last thing I wanted to talk about today is, someone approached me the other day and said, "Hey, how come you don't do a compost program in Pembroke?" Other cities and towns give away free compost. Well, we do a compost program in Pembroke. Compost is available. We take our leaves and they're picked up and brought back to us as a composted product through a professional service. It is free to Pembroke residents. You can pick it up at the recycling center from 9 to 3 every Saturday. So that concludes this week in Pembroke. I will see everyone again next week. Make sure you stay cool and be safe.